Hello and welcome to Minerals, Rocks, and Fossil Talks. I'm your paleontology teacher, Jen, and it's time for Fossil Friday. Stethacanthus is a genus of cartilaginous fish from the late Devonian to late Carboniferous period. The name means spiny or thorny chest, referring to its strangely shaped dorsal fin thing and the stuff on its head. It has been found on every continent except South America, Africa, and Antarctica. It was discovered by other than John Strong Newberry in 1889. However, it wasn't until 1974 when Richard Lund defined the family Stethacanthidea that it was described in full. It was initially found in the Bear Gulch limestone of Montana, a Mississippian-age limestone in the central part of the state. During the time of deposition, Montana was only 10 to 12 degrees north of the equator. Whoop. And that put it squarely between the arid subtropics and tropical equatorial region. Cyclical deposition tells us the climate was warm and monsoonal with pronounced rainy and dry seasons. And Stethacanthus would have lived alongside a dozen other cartilaginous fish, such as Democles serratus, Echinochimera, and Stethacanthus grazia. Let's hope I said that right. Several bony fish also lived in the seas alongside Stethacanthus, including Aesopithecus, Erinaceus, Cyranoris bergerossi, Discocera pectinodon, and Paraterasius hibbardi. Many arthropods and mollusks lived in the shallow seas with them too, including bear dops, Beargulchensis, Euproops, and Schramine montanaensis. The phylogeny of Stethacanthus and its relatives is fairly messy due to a lack of complete specimens outside of the Bear Gulch and apparently strong sexual dimorphism that they seem to display, meaning some genera may be females of other genera, as potentially depicted here. We do know they belong in Chondrichthyes, which is our cartilaginous fish, but until more fossils are found, we may never know where exactly they fit within Chondrichthyes. So if you want to study paleontology, maybe you should try the fish department. Stethacanthus was anywhere from 5 to 10 feet long, depending on the species. It looked very much like a shark, though it wasn't a true shark. Its most notable feature is its strange dorsal crest, which resembles an anvil, with small spikes which are really enlarged denticles, or the scales that commonly cover the shark's skin. A shark's skin. This is not necessarily... Anyway, you get what I mean. These spikes also covered the top of the head and may have been used in mating rituals. Yeah. The pectoral fins were similarly shaped to shark pectoral fins, with an additional long metapterygial structure, this thing here, that we call a fin whip. Like the dorsal crest, the use is speculated for mating. Stethacanthus was a carnivore, preying on small fish, brachiopods, and crinoids and the like. Due to its dorsal crest, it was likely a slow-moving fish. That crest would have caused a lot of drag. This, along with its small fins and teeth, suggest it might have been a bottom dweller, which makes sense if it's eating sessile prey like brachiopods and crinoids. Well, thanks for coming to today's lesson, and make sure you tune in Monday to learn about the Devonian plant explosion, because this is when land plants really come into their own. Have a good weekend, and fossilize you later. Oh, and in case you don't know, this weekend is October Big Day. So that is where you go out and you help scientists count the birds that are in your area. You can do that using the Merlin app or the Audubon app, but go out and help the scientists keep track of the migrating birds. See who's hanging out in your area, and honestly, go enjoy some sunshine before all the really bad weather comes in. I've done it a few times. It's a lot of fun, and you can go to all kinds of places. But it's super, super helpful for these guys you to help them track where and what birds are doing. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. I'll see you later.